Welcome back, fellow gamer. I want to talk to you today about the top 5 EDH worthy or commander worthy cards in Amonkhet. So these are going to be my specific cards that I'm really excited about. Your list will probably vary. After the video, make sure to leave your list of top 5 cards in the comments. I will be more than happy to hear what you got to say. But let's jump in. So at number 5, we have Bantu the Glorified. I absolutely love this card. It's effects that have been done before. I like the body. I like the fact that it's indestructible. I like that it's one of the easier cards to turn on. And I also like the fact of giving you an additional sacrifice outlet. I think that all those factors combined make this a really appealing commander card. And I've already did, my ranking of the gods. I'm not going to spoil it, but the fact that this is on this list pretty much tells you what I thought about all the gods and the order in which they ranked. The next one at number 4 is Hapatra, Vizier of Poison. And honestly, this is a new general. It's going to be a new commander for me. It's probably Snake Tribal. There have been quite a few cards that I've tried to use as a general or commander for Snake Tribal, and there are definitely great options out here. But I like the fact of giving -1/-1 counters and then creating more snakes. I've got a few other cards I'm just going to slot in here that, to me, I'm really excited about making a commander deck based off of her. The next one at number 3 is the exact same reason, a commander deck. And honestly, Samut, Voice of Dissent, is great. I love the color combination. I love that it's a warrior. I'm probably going to do warrior tribal at my first go, and then maybe evolve it to maybe big ass beasts. Who knows? I find that the options for this particular general, the decks can go a lot of different ways, and that's something I really like. I like decks that allow you to build it one way and then a completely different deck another way. So it really creates that duality and making it so that when you play a general, you don't know what you're gonna get. Really, there's some generals like Yisan, the Wandering Bard, which when somebody plops a Yisan down onto the table, pretty much the strategy. It's pretty straightforward. With this here, I feel like it'll go multiple ways, and I don't think there'll be one way that really overpowers it unless there's just something that everybody's missing. But I am highly excited for this card. The next one would be the Vizier of the Menagerie at number 2. And this card here, playing cards and creatures off the top of your library, if you've got a creature-heavy deck, you're loving it. And not only that, you're able to use whatever colors. So it's a really versatile card. Takes advantage of other cards that allow you to look at the top of your library. If you got the top out there, you're really going to be able to play your game and just sort things out to whichever way you want to maximize, stuff on the top of your deck and just making it all fly together. Great card. I'm so excited. The next one, though, this one here is unless I'm completely misreading this card, it's completely degenerate. And that is Combat Celebrant. Combat Celebrant is, you have a card like Hiki-Jiki out, and where are your attacks going to end? I love it. This card here I think is going to be a bomb card. Again, maybe I'm misreading it. I've read it multiple times. The fact that it's not legendary is what makes it go. What makes it so good. Just tap, exert, tap, exert, tap, exert. Tap is the Kiki-Jiki, by the way. And just keep going. Keep attacking. If you've got the guys to attack, and, for whatever reason, maybe you're giving your guys first strike, maybe you're giving your guys some sort of evasion, or maybe the board's just empty, you've just won the game. So that's my top 5 list. I think that there's a few other good cards in the deck, or in the set, rather. But this here, to me, screams these are the cards we need to get. Obviously, there's Gideon, there's Liliana. I wouldn't call them game changers. Obviously, Gideon, with his ability to not lose the game if you control a Gideon, is pretty interesting. Especially if you're playing all these Gideon characters and Planeswalker cards, you're gonna have a good time. But I feel that he's too similar to the rest of his versions to really warrant a specific call out. Liliana as well. She is fairly, I'd say a regular Liliana. Nothing that I'm too excited about in terms of it being different. We know what we're getting with these kind of cards. And I actually prefer the Planeswalker decks. The Planeswalkers in those decks, the Gideon and Liliana, to their set versions. Now their set versions are definitely geared towards, standard, maybe modern or whatever. I feel that the Planeswalker deck cards, or the Planeswalkers from the Planeswalker decks, are geared towards casual, which is right in my wheelhouse, and even Commander. So it's got that appeal there. I really like them. I'm excited for those, but I didn't include them because they weren't in the proper set. So, with all that said, let me know what you think of my list. Please be kind. But also let me know what your list is. I would love to hear. I would love to see maybe a card that I overlooked or I wasn't reading properly. So let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to check out some of my other videos, you can do that right there. And if you'd like to subscribe, you can do that right there. It not only helps the channel out, but it lets you know when we upload new content. I'd like to thank you for making me a part of your day. And until next time, good gaming.